DriveClub is all about racing with your friends, having shared experiences, and really just taking part. I mean, one of the key goals for DriveClub is really to have something for everybody to race for. You know, no one feels left out, everybody is included and having fun. So the reason for the delay was basically we needed to take the time to deliver on the stuff that's going to be available in October when we launch. So, for instance, one of the key things was the dynamic menu and the social features. So the dynamic menu really needed to be in a state where it delivers the content directly to you when you need it. It's instantly accessible, like a good social network. You know, if you've been challenged, you want to know about it straight away. If you've leveled up, you want to know what you've got. If your club has done something cool, you want to be able to check it out immediately. And that's what we really needed to take the time to develop. Now, what that afforded us was effectively more time to develop everything else as well. So not everybody was working on those features. We had the guys working on the environments and weather, for instance, and this is again reacting to community feedback. So at E3 last year, when we showed off the game, you know, we showed the amazing time of day transitions and how the clouds roll in and that kind of thing. And the instant question was, you know, weather. Can we do weather? That would be awesome. And we were like, okay, we'll try. You know. Same with in response to games like Infamous and The Last of Us delivering stuff like photo mode. Those games look incredible, and we think DriveClub looks amazing too. I think most people would consider it a fantastic looking game. So we wanted to offer that same experience for players that really want to make the most of like the share functionality and really show off what the game is about. Something that, you know, we really strive to deliver is a handling model that everybody can get to grips with. So with DriveClub, you can pick it up instantly. If you make a mistake, you can reset to track straight away. The damage in the game is purely visual, it doesn't impact your handling. But that isn't to say that there isn't depth there. So as you know, say do a challenge, you set your initial time, you can constantly go back and improve upon that. And part of that is down to the depth in the handling. You know, you can take that sort of nuanced line into each corner and brake a little bit later and turn in a little bit sharper to really get the most out of each car. We want it to feel inclusive. We want everybody to feel like it has something for them. So for instance, if you want to play it with the music turned all the way up and, you know, flying down a road at 200 miles an hour in chase cam because that's the way you like to play, you can play it that way. If you want to strip all the, you know, the hood away and you want to just hear the engine, that's music to me. So the way that we looked to deliver this was we wanted the game to speak for itself. Again, this comes along in the language of the dynamic menu. Like, everything's instantly obvious what it does. It shouldn't need explaining. It should be straightforward. It should be delivered to you in such a way that you just get it. Well, we have what you might consider a campaign within the game. Like, again, speaking to the point where there's something for everybody. We have Tour, which is where you might consider it your more traditional campaign, where we have events that we've set up with specific combinations of cars and objectives to beat. And each time you do an event, you earn stars. As you earn more stars, you unlock more events in the game, and so on and so forth. So if that's what you're into, that's there for you. You know, there's hours of gameplay there. There's also single event if you want to just do your own custom events, or there's online racing, or there's challenges. There's something for everybody. Most people, because of social media, are used to that sort of instant access to their wider world, and really we want DriveClub to be part of that. And again, if you think about social media in the sense of accessibility, that's what it's all about. You instantly access it. You want to be up to date on what's going on. So delivering that sort of experience within DriveClub really just makes it more approachable to more people. It means that it can be built upon the community because more people can take part, more people can get into it. DriveClub has been something that's been in sort of on the back burner at Evolution for a very long time. And speaking to the powers of PlayStation 4 and, you know, this generation and connectivity and always social sharing and so on, now is the time to be able to do it. Now is the point at which you can go, wow, like last generation or generation before, that wasn't possible. But the features such as, you know, having the supporting app, or having different ways of playing within the game, everything being dynamic and socially driven, it wasn't possible until now. So now is the time to make it and to deliver it to the best of our ability. I think Evolution Studios really has, you know, a commitment to DriveClub. You know, we've spoken about the season pass and all the content that comes with that. the idea that, you know, the free content being pushed back into the community because, you know, it keeps people racing together, and then the constant updates in terms of new features, new ways of racing, and so on and so forth. So right now our focus really is on DriveClub and making sure that when the community asks for something, we respond. We try and give them what they want to make the game better for them. In the future, who knows? You know, there's every chance. But right now, Evolution's all about DriveClub, and, you know, this is just the start. October the 8th is when DriveClub comes out. Hopefully it might never end, you know? If people want it, we're going to be there for them.